Hello guys, how are you? Guys? Welcome to the Wolf White TV's live stream. I'm gonna make a quick live video. I told you last time that I was gonna come back today. How are you guys doing? Guys, if this is your first time coming to our live video, welcome. If you've been coming here for many times, guys, thank you so much for coming in today. Please let me know where you're watching from. Please share the live video with your friends, with your families, people who you know can benefit from this. Share with them on the platforms that you are in groups that you're in. Send stars, okay? Oftentimes people ask me, how do we send stars? You click on the gift box at the bottom in the comment tab. That's a gift box. You can click on it and then you go through. It's so easy to understand the process. But thank you so much for coming in today. Today I'm going to talk about winning the green card lottery as a student in America. Okay, when you are a student in America, you are not prevented from applying for the green card lottery. It doesn't matter where you come from. Because remember, the green card lottery. Hi Arina, how are you? Because guys, remember that the green card lottery, we apply for it on the internet, okay? Whether on your phone or on a tablet or on a computer, wherever you can gain access to internet, you can apply for the green card lottery. And so that means that if you are a Ghanaian, a Kenyan, a Cameroonian, an Afghani, Pakistani, wherever you come from, if your country is eligible, then you can apply for the green card lottery irrespective of your present location. Okay, so that means that a lot of people every year, thousands of people come to America for school. So whilst you are here for school, you can still apply for the green card lottery. All right, because sometimes some people think that guys, just a moment, let me make sure my volume is high. Somebody's making a lot of noise around here. But oftentimes some people think that when they are in America, we are already in America, we don't have to do anything, we don't have to try. No, guys, remember that if you have a student visa, that visa requirement is that you should finish school and go back to your home country. When you get a student visa, it doesn't give you green card. Your student visa and the green card, they are two different things and they give you different levels. Okay, so people who are here going to school, it is in your interest to apply for the green card lottery when the application opens. So after you have been selected in the green card lottery, what do you do as somebody who is coming to school or who is schooling in America? What should you do? Okay, and I'm going to go through the process and then also talk to you about the benefits of you as a student in America. When you win the green card lottery, the benefits that are there for you. Okay, so after you have found out that you have been selected for the green card lottery, the first step is to communicate with USCIS to find out whether you qualify to adjust your status. Okay, remember you already have an immigration status, which is international student, which is F1 visa. When you are in America as on a student visa, you already have your immigration status, a non-immigrant visa. So when you win the lotto, the stages that you have to go through is adjustment of status. Adjustment of status is not for you don't go through KCC. Okay, Arina, you said your email is not working. It says you cannot receive emails. It's because your inbox is full. That's why your inbox is full. You know, I assume you're using Gmail. Gmail, when you exceed your 15 gigabytes of space, you don't get any more emails. All right, so do that, fix that, delete a lot of the stuff that you have in your emails or create a new email account. But let me go on, guys. So when you win the lotto, you find out whether you qualify to adjust your status in America. Guys, not everybody who wins the lotto whilst they're in America has this privilege. Some people, they will tell you to go back to your home country and process from there. And for some people, they will tell you that you can adjust your status whilst here in America. Like I said, I cannot say that you qualify or you don't qualify. Only USCIS can look at your immigration status and see whether you qualify or you don't qualify. That is why last time during the live video, I mentioned to you guys that when you are here on a non-immigrant visa, if your visa has a strict requirement that you shouldn't work, you have to be very careful, because if you win the lotto and you have violated some of the rules, they could tell you that we will not adjust your status here. Go back to your country to do it. Okay? So if USCIS approves that you can file for adjustment of status, then you will begin the process here in America. When you begin the process, you go and do your biometrics. They'll set an appointment for you, interview appointment for you. You go and do your appointment, and when everything is approved, of course, you get your green card. All right. You're supposed to wait until when your case number is almost like 90 days to being current. Okay, so let's say that your case number is like 60,000 or 80,000 and you're here in America, then you may want to gauge a little bit and not like start immediately, right? You need to give USCIS a little bit of time, because until your case number is current, they will not begin processes of your case. Okay, the fees might be a little different. Adjustment of status fees might be a little different. As I said, USCIS will work with you about the fees and all that. You can call them and find out about that process. So when you're done and you get it, the whole thing gets approved, then you get your green card in the mail. Okay, you pay for your green card and you get your green card in the mail. Guys, so you'll be wondering, what is the benefit at all when you're in America? You're going to school. What is the benefit in you applying for the lotto and getting your green card? Guys, let me tell you this. I just went on Google, right? University of Michigan. I checked their school fees. Okay, so you can type tuition for University of Michigan, tuition for University of Pennsylvania, tuition for University of Texas. Just any university. Do that. Go to Google, it will tell you. When I did that, guys, this is what I have. Okay, it says that in-state tuition is $15,948. Out of state tuition is $52,266. Guys, when you are international students, oftentimes your school fees is the same as out of state. When they say out of state, it means that the person is not a resident of the state that they are going to school in. So this is University of Michigan. That means that you are not a resident of Michigan. Does that make sense? So let me give you an example. When you win the green card lotto and you get your green card, instead of you paying $52,266 per year for your school fees in the University of Michigan, now your school fees will be $15,948. You see the difference? $52,266 to $15,948. So when you get your green card as an international student in America, your school fees will decrease dramatically. It is not automatic. You must apply. So when you get your green card, right, then you must go through your school process in changing your residency. Okay, so when you're an international student, even if you live in Texas and you're going to school in Texas, if you're an international student, they are not going to give you in-state tuition. Does that make sense? Let me try to explain that again. If you are a student going to school in California, you are from Ghana, you are from Nigeria, you are from Liberia, you are from Kenya, you are from Uganda, wherever you come from, Cameroon, and you're going to school in a state here in America as an international student, your school fees is going to be at the rate of out of state. It's going to be very huge. When you win the lotto and you gain your green card, then you must apply in your school to meet residency requirements so that you can get in-state tuition. When you become an in-state student, because after you get your green card, then now you can meet the residency. You can apply to meet the residency requirement of that state. When you meet that state residency requirement, your school fees will be split into less than half. You see this one that I check? If somebody is an out of state, they are paying 52,000, over 52,000. But if you are in state, a resident of that state, your school fees is 15,000. You see the difference, 52 to 15,000. That is a huge change. So if you are an international student in America and you win the lotto and you play games, you sit there and use procrastination. You sit there and do la sulila. You do, kokwasa, as we say in Ghana. You play games with yourself and you miss this opportunity, because remember, if you are in America, you are an international student and you win the lotto and you waste so much time and September 30th come, that is it. They are not going to process your green card again. September 30th is the deadline for you too. So sometimes some people think that because they are in America, so they don't have to. It's like, oh, me, I'm already here, so I'm going to take my time. I'm going to take my time. You take your time. Let 30th September come and reach you. They will not continue your case. So those of you who are friends, who are family members, or you yourself, you are in America schooling and you win the green card lotto, please don't sit there and be procrastinating, because when 30th September come past you, whilst you are here in America, when it passes you, that is it. You have to apply for the lotto again and win. The same rules that apply to people who are outside of America applies to you when it comes to the deadline. So please, explain this to your friends who have won the lotto and they think that because they live in America, they are going to school in America, they have a long time. Oh, I'm already here, so I'm just going to wait. You wait and let September 30th come and meet you. Let it come and pass. You will see. That will be the end. You are no longer eligible for the green card. Then now you have to apply for the lotto again and hopefully you win. So guys, I know several people have reached out to me. Please, I've won the lotto. What should I do? You tell them, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. You tell them book appointment, and then you don't hear back from them. They don't do anything. And then when it is in September, that is when they start reaching out to you. Guys, let me tell you something. For me, if you reach out to me when it is very close to the deadline, I'm not going to stress myself. I cannot help you. Because you have all this while, you won the lotto all this time. You are wasting time. Do it today. Oh, I will do it tomorrow. Oh, next month. Oh, there's 2 months more left. Do you think you are the only person who won the lotto? When you delay so much, and then when time is running out, then now you are angry at USCIS, you are angry at KCC because they are not moving fast. What about you? When you won the lotto and you were wasting so much time, what about you? Have you slapped yourself for delaying? Have you beaten yourself for wasting so much time? You haven't. But here you are angry at everybody else who is not helping you. So guys, if you want to have the success story that I have shared on this page, I've shared a whole lot of interview experiences. There are people who reach out to me and share their story. They're like, sister, this is when I went for my interview. Everything has gone well. Please share it for others to learn from it. One guy reached out to me and I've shared his interview experience with you guys. If you delay, whilst this once in a lifetime opportunity has dropped in your lap, if you delay, you will smell pepper. If you delay, you will smell pepper, and don't stress anybody because you have chosen to waste time. So those of you who are international students, I don't know how many of you who are very rich. Some of you, maybe you come from very, very rich family. I don't even know how many rich people are throwing money away. Your school fees may be 15,000 in Michigan, University of Michigan. Maybe 52,000. But when you win the lotto and you go through the process and you get your green card, you can cut down your school fees to the level of 15,000. And if you're going to sit there and let that pass you, do that and then come and stress everybody in your family for your school fees. So those of you who are in America schooling, you don't have the school fees, so you don't have that 18,000 that they're asking for. You don't have that 20,000 that they're asking for. You are always stressing your family members to give you money to pay for your school fees. When the lotto come to you don't want to apply. You don't have money, but you too, you are hey, guys, me sometimes when I tell you this, you think that me, why are you even stressing? Guys, because it can be very frustrating when you see that there are some people who are here going to school in America. You are going to school, just apply for the lotto. Continue your school. Nobody has told you that, please take the day off from school, collect absence, take excuse from class and go and apply for Green Card Lotto. You can apply for it on your phone. You are going to school here. You already have most of the documents you need to qualify. But you will sit there and let the application pass you. And then you come and harass your family members for school fees. You come and harass your cousin here in America. Please help me with my school fees. Your auntie here, help me with my... If you apply for the lotto and you won, you know you wouldn't have to bother everybody for school fees. And guys, let me tell you one thing, all right? When you apply for the lotto and you win as a student in America, guess what? You don't have to worry about your student visa again. No. Because remember, when you get your student visa, you are bounded by your student visa. Your student visa does not allow you to work more than 20 hours a week. Your student visa, ask any student in America, any international student in America who was able to get campus job, ask them. They cannot work more than 20 hours per week. But when you win the Green Card Lotto and you get your green card, you can forget these rules. You can throw them away. You can even stop school if you want. When you win the Green Card Lotto, you can leave the school because you are no longer using a visa. You can go and look for job off campus. Your school fees will go down. You are going to behave like international residents in America. There are only few things that when you cannot do. But for most things, if you have your green card, you can do them. Remember that when you are a student, you can only work on campus. And except a few instances where you can do internship during summer. You cannot abandon school and go and work off campus. I know last time during my live video, somebody was asking, I am looking for somebody's papers to work. You are in America, apply for the lotto. When you apply for the lotto and you win, you wouldn't need somebody's papers to do anything. When you are in America and you apply for the lotto and you win, you don't have to collect anybody's paper. You win. Whilst you are in America, you are even more privileged. Because imagine the people in Kenya who don't have interview yet. Imagine the people in Ghana who are crying right now for interview, but they are not getting it. You are in America. You win the lotto and you are playing. Hey, hi Sheila, thanks for joining in. Irish, you said can you do your DV interviews in America if you are from another country? If USCIS approves you, if USCIS approves that you can do it here, then you can. If they don't approve that you can do it here, you cannot do it here. So you cannot just transfer. Oh, I want to transfer my interview to America. You cannot do that. USCIS, they have to be the one to approve you that you can do your interview here. Because remember, when you win the Green Card Lotto and you want to continue your process in America, it is not interview, it is adjustment of status. Adjustment of status. It is not interview. They cannot give you visa inside America. They don't give visa inside America. So in America, if you're inside America, they do adjustment of status, meaning your immigration status, whether you are a student or you are a visitor, you are a worker who is, a foreign worker, they are going to adjust your status in America. So USCIS has to be the one to approve that you qualify to do that. If they say you don't qualify, then you must do it in your country. So not everybody who is inside America can do it here. If USCIS doesn't approve and you go and file and pay your money, you may not get the money back. So that's why you must go through USCIS, make sure that they approve that, hey, you can do it here. If they say you can, then you quickly get on it. All right. Sunny, how are you? How are you? I'm doing well. You're asking, am I Indian? Oh my goodness. What about me? Makes me look like I'm Indian. I'm not. But thanks for joining in. But guys, when you win the lotto and you are in America, please don't waste too much time. Don't waste too much time, because there is a whole lot of benefits for you. Because remember, when you come to America on a student visa, you must stay in school. If you drop out of school, you are out of status. You have broken the immigration rules and stuff. All right. Let's see. The family of 6. Yes, it was the DV lottery. Yes, yeah. They won the DV lottery. So, guys, if you are here going to school and you win the Green Card Lotto, please act fast. Don't wait till September 30th to come and reach you. So those of you who are DV 2022, who won the Lotto whilst living here in America, if you haven't taken any steps, September 30th is coming. When October 1st comes, that is it. Matter don't finish for you guys. They're going to throw it somewhere. So if you are a DV 2023, that should be a lesson for you. The moment your fiscal year begins, keep checking the visa bulletin. The moment it is close to yours, you need to contact USCIS. If I were you, when the fiscal year begins, I'll contact USCIS and find out, please, this is my immigration status. Can I adjust my status here? And then let them tell you. If you need to go to your country, then you go to your country, because you don't want to waste too much time. All right. When you are a student here, as I was saying, you cannot drop out of school. If you drop out, you are out of status. When they catch you, they will deport you. When you are a student in America and you're supposed to be a full-time student, when you drop your classes and become a part-time student, so let's say you are undergraduate student. Undergraduate student, the full-time classes might be 12 credit hours and up, right? If you drop and take only 6 credit hours, let's say 2 classes, or you take 9 credit hours, which might be maybe 3 classes, you are in trouble. International student office on your campus will harass you that, hey, you are out of status. Be careful. They will harass you. Ask any international student in America. You drop your classes to a certain level, they will email you, international student office. They will email you and tell you, Masa, you have your immigration status is at risk. Better get back on status, okay? All right. Prince, you're asking how do you check your second notification? The same way you check your lottery to see whether you have been selected. Go there. Just go to the website, guys. I'll share the link. Go to the website and follow the steps, right? Go and check, just like you're checking your status, whether you have been selected for the Green Card Lotto. Is the same process that you go and check. The same website, the same steps for you to find out if you have interview letter. All right? So, you cannot drop your classes. When you drop your classes, wahala for you. And then the next thing, when you are international student, you cannot work more than 20 hours a week. Guys, most of the campus job, they will pay you $10 an hour, $13 an hour. Did you see the school fees that I was mentioned before? University of Michigan, when somebody is out of state, their school fees is $52,266 for a year. Divide that into 2. When you divide that into 2, it's about 26, right? Okay, now 26,000. Now when you work and they pay you $10 an hour or $13 an hour, and you work 20 hours a week, let's see. Let's do the calculation, guys. Let's do the calculation. Because me, when I'm telling you things, I want to back up what I'm talking to you about. So if you're, let's say they pay you $13 an hour and you work 20 hours per week, so you will get $260 a week. That does not even include your taxes and health insurance. So that times 4. If you are an international student and you're working on campus and they pay you $13 an hour, you will make $1,040, right? $1,000 and just 40. So guys, this amount of money, okay? Semester, how many months are in a semester? Most semesters are 16 weeks. So 16 weeks in a semester, let's say 4 months, okay? So 4 months, let's multiply this by 4, okay? 1,040. 1,040 times 4. You see this? Your pay, that does not include even health insurance. If you're an international student, your health insurance, there are certain things you cannot get away with. You are making 4,160. They will take some taxes out because you pay taxes. Guys, one more thing. If you're an international student, do you know that international students, they don't get tax refund? You will file your taxes, but you will not get a refund. If you're an international student, you will pay taxes, but you will not get refund. Only those who are who have green cards or who are citizens, they get tax refund. So you're paying your taxes for free. If you pay, you pay your taxes. You know, there have been times some people, they will send you a letter that you owe them extra taxes, 27 cents. You know, America, if you owe them 10 cents in taxes, they will send you a letter and come and collect their money, right? If you're an international student, you don't get tax refund. If you don't know this, go and ask your friends who are schooling in America. When they file their taxes, ask them. Ask them, do they get tax refund? They don't. But the moment you become a resident, when you have your green card, matters change. It's the game changer for you. You can get tax refund. There are some even financial aid, FAFSA, federal student aid. You can apply for that and you can get some grant, Pell Grant. If you're an international student, this you cannot get to. You cannot get. You remember, America admits a lot of international students. Do you know why? Because of the money. You people are paying for us. If you're an international student, America is giving you the admission to come to America so that your school fees will subsidize mine. That is the truth. You are paying more so that me, who is a resident here, me, who has American citizenship, my school fees will be less. Ask any, go to Google. Go to Google and check international student school fees and add any university and see. And check in-state tuition. Because guys, when you are in Texas, for example, when you're in Texas and you're going to school here, within 1 year, you are a resident. Within 1 year, you are a resident. So an American will get that residency. Meanwhile, you as an international student, you can live in Texas for 5 years doing your PhD. You are still international student. Your school fees will be over the top. So that's why when you're in America, and you are lucky to win the lotto, don't sit there and play games with it. Make sure you act in a timely manner. You get it done because it is going to save you a lot of money. You are going to be able to work off campus, even if, let's say, you want to continue your education. But guess what? Now you can work 30 hours if you want. You can go and look for jobs that will pay you $20, jobs that will pay you $18, jobs that will pay you $30 if you want. But when you are an international student, you are limited to campus job. University jobs, they don't pay well. Me, I remember years ago, even I was a green card holder. When I was in when I was in a community college, I applied to get campus job because I was like, okay, campus job, I can study and go to school, study. So from my class, I just go to my office to go and work. After class, I was working in the chemistry lab. Guys, my school, the money that they were paying me, it was nothing. It wasn't that much. But for me, I like the fact that I could bring my homework to my office and do it. I just do my assignment, the things that I need to get done for my job when I'm. So guys, what I'm going to say is that please take advantage of the situation. When you are so lucky to win the lotto, please take advantage of the situation. Okay, all right. So guys, my time is up. I need to leave now, but thank you so much for sticking around and watching my live video. I love you guys. But those of you who are still dreaming of coming to America, dreaming of taking advantage of this opportunity, it's October. Don't worry about whatever you hear somewhere else. The application opens in October. So please wait. In the meantime, prepare your passport. In the meantime, your passport photo for the DV lottery, prepare for them. In the meantime, prepare for them. So that October comes, we will all apply for the lotto. Okay? Those of you who have children in other towns, who have baby mamas, baby daddies, if your children are not with you, you need to go and get their photos. If your wife is not nearby you, you need to go ahead and get her photo. Okay, the passport requirement is only for the principal applicant. We are not saying that go and get passport for your child. It is passport photo, the photograph. We are not saying passport book. It's the photograph. All right. So guys, thank you so much for your time, and I need to get back to work now, but we'll meet here this weekend. I'm thinking tomorrow I'll have another live video, so guys, you can join in. Those of you on TikTok, tonight we'll be having a live video on TikTok. If you don't know, my TikTok name is Equia Wofoy. So this Wofoy, Equia plus Wofoy, you'll find me on TikTok this evening. We'll be having a live video there. Thank you so much for your time. We'll meet again on another tomorrow. All right, I love you guys. God be with you. Just keep your eyes on this page because I'm sharing a lot of information here. A lot of posts have been scheduled. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe, because if you are not close to information, if you don't subscribe to information, how do you get information now? All right, so guys, thank you so much. I love you. God be with you, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.